Fishing boats. From offshore legends to budget-friendly skiffs, fishing boats carry anglers to their favorite waters. But not all are built to last. Some will serve you for decades, while others might leave you dead in the water. We're breaking down the 3 worst and 4 best fishing boats based on real owner feedback and marine surveyor insights. Find out which ones to buy with confidence and which ones to avoid. The Bayliner Trophy series fishing boats from the 90s through the early 2000s are among the most commonly used boats you'll find on the market, and there's a reason they're so cheap. These boats have earned the nickname the soft deck disaster among marine surveyors, and once you understand why, you'll know to steer clear. The Trophy's biggest problem is its notorious soft deck issue. Bayliner used a wood-cored deck construction that's incredibly susceptible to water intrusion. When moisture gets into that wood core, and it will, the deck begins to rot from the inside out. You'll start noticing soft spots around hardware mounting points, especially near cleats, rod holders, and anywhere through bolts penetrate the deck. Walk around on the deck and you'll feel it flexing under your feet like a trampoline. That's not normal, folks. Fixing a soft deck requires completely removing the deck, replacing the rotted core material, and re-glassing everything. You're looking at $8,000 to $15,000 for a proper repair, and that's often more than these boats are worth. But wait, there's more. The Trophy series also suffers from stringers that rot out, especially in the transom area where the outboard mounts. The fuel tanks are prone to failure, and the electrical systems corrode faster than a saltwater fishing lure. If you see a Trophy selling for suspiciously cheap, now you know why. Next up is the Ray Sundancer 270 and 280 models from 2002 to 2007. Ray marketed these as premium express cruisers perfect for fishing and family outings. What they delivered instead was a floating money pit powered by problematic Mercruiser engines that have a nasty habit of self-destructing. The biggest issue plaguing these Sundancers is the Mercruiser 5.0-liter MPI engine that came standard in many of these boats. These engines suffer from exhaust manifold and riser failures that can cause catastrophic overheating. The exhaust risers corrode from the inside out, allowing water to enter the cylinders when the engine is shut down. Fire it up without knowing this has happened, and you'll hydrolock the engine, bending connecting rods and destroying pistons. That's an $8,000 to $12,000 engine rebuild. Then there's the gimbal bearing issue. The gimbal bearing in the stern drive assembly fails prematurely, causing vibration, steering problems, and eventually complete stern drive failure. Replacing it requires removing the entire stern drive, and you're looking at $2,500 to $4,000 in labor alone. The fuel system is another weak point, with tanks developing cracks that require removal of interior components. The transom assembly also suffers from water intrusion, causing the core to rot. One marine mechanic calls these the retirement fund because he's made a fortune on Mercruiser repairs alone. Rounding out our worst list is the Ranger Comanche series from the 80s through the early 90s. Now, I'll give credit where it's due. Ranger is known for building quality base boats, but these early Comanche models are the exception. That proves the rule. The problem isn't the design, it's the construction materials and methods used during this era. The Comanche's greatest hit is its aluminum hull corrosion issues. These boats used an aluminum alloy that's particularly susceptible to galvanic corrosion, especially in saltwater environments, but even freshwater use takes its toll. You'll find pitting and corrosion along weld seams, around rivets, and particularly in areas where dissimilar metals come into contact. Once this corrosion starts, it spreads like cancer through the hull. Repairing it properly requires cutting out entire sections and re-welding, often costing $6,000 to $10,000 or more. Then there's the electrical system, nightmare. The wiring harnesses in these boats deteriorate rapidly, causing all sorts of intermittent problems. dead batteries, non-functioning gauges, trolling motors that work sporadically, and live well pumps that quit at the worst possible moment. Rewiring one of these boats can cost $3,000 to $5,000. The deck attachment allows water to seep between layers, causing delamination. The transom mounting points fatigue over time, and cracks develop around motor mounts, requiring significant structural work to repair. If there's one fishing boat that's achieved legendary status among serious anglers, it's the Grady White Canyon 336. Produced from 2015 to present day, this 33-foot center console is widely regarded as one of the most reliable offshore fishing boats ever built, not just by Grady White, but by any manufacturer. What makes the Canyon 336 so special? For starters, it features Grady White's exclusive CV2. The hull design provides exceptional stability and a smooth ride in rough seas. The hull construction is bulletproof, using a foam-filled design that makes the boat virtually unsinkable. Even if you somehow breach the hull, this boat will stay afloat. The entire vessel is significantly over-engineered. Grady White builds these boats to withstand decades of offshore abuse, and it shows in every detail. From the heavy-duty hardware to the overbuilt transom capable of handling twin 350 horsepower outboards, nothing is cheaped out. These boats commonly reach 20 to 25 years of service with just basic maintenance. There are reports of Canyon models with over 3,000 engine hours on the original power plants, still running strong with nothing more than routine service. The fuel tanks are rotomolded polyethylene that will never corrode. The electrical systems use marine-grade tinned copper wiring throughout, and every through-hull fitting is properly bedded and backed. What's even more impressive is the resale value. These boats hold their value better than almost any other fishing boat on the market. Next on our list of fishing boat greatness is the Boston Whaler Outrage 270. Produced from 1998 to present with continuous improvements, this 27-foot center console represents the sweet spot in Boston Whaler's legendary lineup. Modern enough to provide excellent performance and features, but proven over decades to be absolutely bulletproof. The Outrage 270 features Boston Whaler's famous Unibond construction process, where the hull and deck are fused together as a single unit. Single unit with foam flotation throughout. You literally cannot sink this boat, and Boston Whaler has the videos to prove it. They've cut these boats in half and both halves continue to float. The fiberglass layup is thick and robust, designed to handle groundings and impacts that would destroy lesser boats. The deck is cored with closed cell foam that will never absorb water or rot. Walk on a 20-year-old Whaler deck and it feels as solid as the day it was built. What really sets the Outrage 270 apart is its versatility and longevity. These boats work equally well for inshore fishing, offshore adventures, or family cruising. The layout is practical and well thought out, with ample storage, comfortable seating, and fishing amenities that actually get used. Common problems? There aren't many. Some early models had issues with the hardtop drainage system, but that's easily addressed. These boats routinely provide 25 to 30 years of dependable service with basic maintenance. If you're a serious offshore angler, the Yellowfin 36 Offshore deserves special attention. This center console has been produced since 2010 with continuous refinements, and it's become the boat of choice for tournament anglers who demand both performance and reliability when big money is on the line. What makes the Yellowfin 36 truly special is its construction quality. Every Yellowfin hull is hand-laid using a proprietary resin system and vacuum-bagged for perfect fiber-to-resin ratio. This creates a hull that's incredibly strong, yet surprisingly lightweight. The deck is cored with closed-cell foam that will never absorb water or rot. Walk on a 20-year-old Whaler deck and it feels as solid as the day it was built. What really sets the Outrage 270 apart is its versatility and longevity. These boats work equally well for inshore fishing, offshore adventures, or family cruising. The layout is practical and well thought out, with ample storage, comfortable seating, and fishing amenities that actually get used. Common problems? There aren't many. Some early models had issues with the hardtop drainage system, but that's easily addressed. These boats routinely provide 25 to 30 years of dependable service with basic maintenance. If you're a serious offshore angler, the Yellowfin 36 Offshore deserves special attention. This center console has been produced since 2010 with continuous refinements, and it's become the boat of choice for tournament anglers who demand both performance and reliability when big money is on the line. What makes the Yellowfin 36 truly special is its construction quality. Every Yellowfin hull is hand-laid using a proprietary resin system and vacuum-bagged for perfect fiber-to-resin ratio. This creates a hull that's incredibly strong yet surprisingly lightweight. The deck uses a composite foam core that's completely sealed and bonded, meaning zero chance of water intrusion or rot. The stringers and transom are massively overbuilt to handle triple outboard installations totaling over 1,000 horsepower. Now, I won't lie to you, these boats aren't cheap, with new models starting around $400,000 fully rigged. But what you get is a fishing machine that can handle 8-foot seas offshore while providing a dry, comfortable ride. What's impressive about the Yellowfin 36 is how well it handles abuse. These boats take serious tournament fishing punishment, running hundreds of miles offshore in all weather conditions, yet they hold up remarkably well. The hardware is all top-shelf stainless steel, the electrical systems are designed and installed by Yellowfin's own technicians, and every through hull is properly installed with backing plates. Maintenance is straightforward, and these vessels provide 15 to 20 years of hardcore fishing service.